Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back here out on the balcony, still in Maryland, and it is 89 degrees right now, the high of 90. So it's really hot out here. Tomorrow's supposed to be about the same. So what I wanted to do today was to try to get my irrigation set up. I set up the main tubing yesterday, got that secured to like the bottom of the deck from downstairs, and I have it ended over here where the raised bed is. So the plan today is to get holes poked into the main line and get the 1/4 inch line fed to each of the bags. However, I kind of have it set up the way I think that it's gonna be okay to set up, so that's just the way it's going to be for now. If I need to change anything, then I will do so, but it really needs to be set up because it's hard for me to water from downstairs right now because the hose that's connected, the nozzle or the sprayer, just sprays everywhere. So it's just a hassle right now, and it's, like I said, it's really hot out here, and I'm gonna show you guys soon, but this lettuce and things are kind of struggling. So I also need to figure out a way to shade the area. We have I think it's called an awning here. So that kind of helps, but it only goes out so far. So it's not gonna help anything with the plants that are further back. So yeah, we're gonna try to get some things done today. I also wanted to plant out, and I'll show you guys that in a second, but my mint, my rosemary, my parsley, and maybe my dill. I think those are already, I think they can go outside now. So I'm gonna show you guys me doing all of that, and I think that's it for now. So let's go. All right, you guys, so I have one of my first, probably should put my other glove on, but one of my first raised bed, or raised, what is this? Grow bags. This one I'm gonna go ahead and put in my mint. Let's go with that. So there's 2 mints in here. I'm just gonna put them in together because why not? And actually might need to remove some of this soil or push it back more. This guy and this guy. So both of these mints going in here. So these were watered yesterday. The bags were too, but those are actually kind of dry. But the plants were watered yesterday. I'm gonna water this in still. Like I said, it's 90 degrees out here, and I want them to survive. They're already a little questionable right now. So mint is done. And then this one I'm going to put in, what did I say I was putting in? I'm going to put in the rosemary, I think, in here. Yeah. So I have 3 rosemary, so I'm gonna put all 3 of those in here, I believe. They're small, so I think it should be fine. Once they get bigger, like I said, for the ones in North Carolina, I will put them in their own pots. Oh, snap. I might only have 2. Okay, so that one almost got decapitated. 1, 2, and 3. So my little rosemary's here. See if I can try to space these out. So those are in here. I'm covering them back up with the straw. Might lose one of these rosemaries, but that's okay. Like I said, there's 3 of them in here, so they should be fine if I lose one, or I should be fine if I lose one. Okay, so now I have my mint and my rosemary potted. I have my label in here, and then let me put this sprayer back in here. And I also want to plant out my parsley, but that's going to go in with something, and I don't really remember at this very moment. But once I look back at my layout, I will see where that needs to go. My bunching onions, honestly, I don't think I have a plan for these, so they just might go where there's space, because I think onions should be able to go kind of anywhere. And then I have these guys that they look a little thirsty, but these are the snapdragons. So the snapdragons and the zinnias are gonna go into a 10-gallon grow bag together. My parsley, like I said, I don't remember what that's doing. I think this is snapdragon. This is gonna go in with the zinnias as well. And I guess we'll find out if it's a snapdragon. My dill, I think I'm actually gonna put the dill in the raised bed. Like I mentioned in the previous video, I sowed some seeds, dill seeds with the kale. So I think I'm gonna put this one in the raised bed. So let's do that. Okay, so this is the raised bed. So the kale, the green onions, the dill I think I'm gonna put back here, kind of in the center, or maybe a little off center, more a little closer to the dill, or closer to the kale. I think I'm gonna just make a hole here, and that's gonna be where my dill goes. So that's the plan. Still have some lettuce. Here's the spinach. I think that's safe to say that that's not gonna make it. And that's exactly why I need to get this water irrigation set up, because this stuff dries out so quickly. Especially, I think it's because of being on the deck up here. It's a little bit closer to the sun, so everything is looking a little dry and thirsty. Okay, so we're gonna grab this dill. It's looking a little dry. And we're gonna just squeeze the sides of the cup, try to get it out of there without disturbing the roots. guys, so I finally got all of the irrigation set up. I don't know how long that took me. It took me a lot longer, of course, here than in North Carolina because I have way more pots here. But let me show you guys. So everything has its own sprayer. As you guys can see, the lettuce is looking a little sad, but everything is set up. Everything over there, here, and the bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and see how everything is going. All right, you guys, so the water is on. So it'll just be a matter of adjusting everything so everything gets the amount of water that it needs. But all of them are on and functioning. We are in business. There are some adjustments that I think I'm gonna need to make because some of them, like the water pattern, isn't as large as I would like to do. So I might have to separate some of the ones that are connected so that more water, hopefully that helps to where more water can spray out. So we will see, but everything at least has water, so that's enough for me right now. So right now I am going to sow in, oops, that's a marigold. I'm gonna sow in between some of the marigolds that I have in here. I'm going to sow in the, oh wait, no, the snapdragons weren't going in here. Well, the one that may or may not be a snapdragon, I'm gonna put in here, I think. So where's the soil gonna go? It can just go back here, I think. Like I said, I don't know if this is a snapdragon. I think I had it labeled for some reason as that, so we're gonna go with it. This is really wet. And it doesn't have a lot of roots, so I don't know if it's even gonna make it. Looks like it's been struggling a bit. So I think that's it for what I wanted to sow. The other snapdragons I wanted to put into one of these larger grow bags, but I don't know if I want to do that right now, or maybe I should actually. So we're gonna put, I have 4. So they're gonna go into one of these larger bags, I believe. So let me bring you guys a little closer. Okay, so I'm just gonna choose this bag. So the plan for one of the grow bags is to do 3 zinnia, so like in a triangle pattern, and then just border that with the snapdragon. So I have 4, so I just will kind of do 4 corners in this bag. So let me just move some of the soil aside. Oh no! Just rip this one out. Hopefully it's okay. But I'm just gonna do, ow, a quick little hand watering, I think, of these. Hopefully all this stuff makes it. But, you know, it doesn't. Life happens. Okay. Oh, thank you guys for joining me today on my journey. Again, today is April 15th. So a lot of things can go out. We're past our first frost date, both here and in North Carolina. So when I go back to North Carolina in the next 2 weeks or so, I will be planting some things out there as well. The basil, marigolds. Basil and marigolds I'll be planting out here as well, probably like the weekend before I go to North Carolina, and then I'll be bringing the ones that are going to North Carolina with me and planting those out. So thank you guys again for joining me. If you'd like to see more content, please like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.